So this was back in the early 90s. I think it was 90, 91, somewhere around there, that the Sportsman's Challenge was running a thing where you could write to them. It's back in those days. I don't even think you could send email. You had to write to them and let them know that you were interested in fishing on their show with them. Instead, my father decided to write them and say, you need to come up here and fish in the Susquehanna, because we were having a really great couple of springs there right in a row. You'll notice in the video what we thought was a nice bass back then and what it is today. It's kind of amazing, just the quality of fish that we have available to us today. Back then, an 18-inch fish was just an anomaly. So enjoy the video. This is a Sportsman's Challenge, Shaw Grigsby, fishing with my father, Safe Harbor, again, 1990, 91, somewhere around there. Enjoy.
Today, we're in Los Cabos, Mexico, the southernmost tip of the Baja Peninsula. Hi, everybody. I'm Ron Franklin, and we're excited to be here in Mexico. This is the marlin capital of the world. In fact, some of the best sport fishing you can find any place in the world. Marlin, sailfish, also dorado. And later on in the program, I think you'll be fascinated by watching the migration of the gray whale, because it all ends here and the Sea of Cortez. But the journey started 6,000 miles earlier at the Arctic Circle. And also coming up later on in the show, Lonnie Stanley will show you how he pre-fishes a lake before a tournament. If you don't have a lot of time, he has some interesting techniques on how to find fish. But right now, let's go to the great state of Pennsylvania. And Shaw Grigsby takes us smallmouth bass fishing on the Susquehanna River. This is so fun. Oh, I tell you, this is a great, I'm sure glad you invited us to come up here. I wouldn't mind catching these, a limited good, pound and a quarter smallies.
And do you fish at a number of tournaments where the smallmouth are the main game?
Yeah, when you get up north, and a lot of times the tournaments, that's what we'll be fishing for, small there, and if you can catch big largemouth, then you'll fish for those. But normally these smallmouth are great to get a good limit
Fill
off
the stringer up, yeah.
I tell you what, just pretty.
I'm just so glad they've been cooperating, I tell you.
Also is how they stack up. It's usually when you catch one, you catch 2 or 3 or 4 in the same fish too.
There's one.
You got one?
Yeah.
All right.
You got all this current that you can't horse them in because it's
yeah.
a lot of
yeah, light line. You got to take your time with them. Tom, it looks like a heck of a fish, though.
Yeah, it's a large.
Is it?
It's a smallmouth, but
smallmouth.
It's a nice one.
It's a beautiful smallmouth.
Don't get a whole lot like that, but that's a dandy.
Now, did he hit on the bottom, or?
I about half believe he was on the bottom. I was about half not paying attention.
Pretty smallmouth.
That's not bad for Pennsylvania smallmouth.
They got seems to have a much larger mouth for the body size.
You think so?
Yeah. I think what it is that the current, they're making them fight all the time, and so their body weight isn't there for the size.
Well, baby, maybe the next time we'll see you again, huh? I noticed you're fishing spinner rod most of the time, and you watch these pro tournaments, and you see most of the guys are fishing casting reels. I was kind of surprised. You fish spinning reels a lot, or?
Definitely. I love fishing a spinning reel, and just a lot of fun. I'm using lighter lines and lighter actions, and it's just a lot of fun to catch them like that. When I'm doing heavy fishing, flipping, spinner baits, most of my crankbaits, in fact, almost all of my crankbaits, and what I call power fishing. That's all done with bait casting reels.
Yeah.
And the light line, I do a lot of worm fishing with spinning equipment. Little worms or big worms, but it's all 14-pound and down. Yeah. Go for it, big guy.
There's what it's all about.
Look at him going. Boy, I tell you, they just fight and fight. Now, he hit real light out here.
Is that right?
Yeah, just came off of this little ripple here. Come on, big fish.
They hang in there.
I love these smallmouth.
He didn't inhale that one so bad like the other one, but, oh, he is in there pretty good.
Yeah, call them the bronze back because they're so dark. You know,
Yeah.
brown.
Yep.
Bronze color. Beautiful. Beautiful little fish.
Now, some of them, you know,
He's
get
eating
more
that thing.
bars on the side, and others are more of a solid color like that. I don't know
Uh-huh.
what the difference is.
You put them in a live well. If you let them sit in a live well, they'll change. Let's put them in a live well and show you how they change colors in the live well. You get real true smallmouth
They get
colors.
off, the sun gets off of them, I guess.
Yeah,
Huh?
just lay him on in here.
That fish probably thinks he's lunch.
There you go, little fella. There he is. Oh, yes.
Okay.
I like it. It's a beautiful fish. You want a scientific measurement on this one?
Yeah, scientific.
All right, we'll lay him down here. Scientific measurement. That's 9. That fish is almost 18 inches. That is a beautiful smallmouth. Let's show the color change. I want to show you the color change. See this one? All right, let me show how dark this one is. So, all right, let me see if we can find that one that we threw in here. Wait a minute, here's one. They are hard to get a hold of because they're so feisty.
Oh, yeah.
But see the color difference.
Oh, yeah, it's tremendous.
When they scare, or when you scare them, you know, frighten them by catching them, they'll change a little bit of color, but they'll get it all back when they get in live well and settle down. Let's go let them go.
All right.
I tell you,
I never knew that. All the years I've bass
the
fished.
big one go. He's gonna swim away. There he goes. Gone.
Hey, that was some great action on the smallmouth.